Stop scrolling for just a moment. I need you to hear this clearly, because your life is about to shift in a way you haven't felt coming. Within the next 24 hours, someone is going to walk into your world. Not through a text, not through a memory, but physically, actually present. And when they show up, the energy of your existence changes permanently. If you let your thumb keep moving, if you let this moment pass like white noise, you will miss the warning signs and the preparation required for what's already been set in motion. So stay here. Focus. What I'm about to tell you is not a casual message. Right now, at this hour, there is a person I have been guiding toward your location. They don't realize it yet. In their mind, they're following their own plans, their own curiosity, their own sense of timing. But I have been moving pieces in their life and yours for months, preparing this exact intersection. And now the coordinates are locked. Within 24 hours, your path and theirs will cross. When that happens, the trajectory of everything you've been working toward, hoping for, even crying over is going to accelerate. But you have to be aware. You have to recognize the moment for what it is and not let it slip by in ordinary conversation. Let me tell you who this person is not. They are not an old flame trying to rekindle a dead fire. They are not someone from your past circling back because they suddenly see your worth. This is a fresh presence. Someone I have been shaping in a different environment, walking through different storms, learning different lessons. But those lessons were designed to mirror yours, because what you carry in your spirit and what they carry in theirs, when combined, creates something so powerful that neither of you could have built it alone. I have been waiting for this exact moment to bring those two energies together. Now, before your imagination runs wild picturing romance or a specific face, pause. This person may not be a romantic partner at all. They could be a business collaborator. They could be a guide. They could be someone carrying a single piece of intel that unlocks years of confusion. They could be the person who opens a door you didn't even know was locked. The label doesn't matter. What matters is the exchange. They hold something meant for you, and you hold something meant for them. When that exchange happens, your lives will both accelerate in ways neither of you saw coming. If something deep inside you just stirred, if your spirit suddenly became alert, type, "I am listening" in the comments. Not because the words are magic, but because that statement opens a channel in the spiritual atmosphere. Your willingness matters. Your attention matters. Type it now if you mean it. I am listening. Now, let me show you how I have been setting the stage for this without you even realizing it. Every connection that ended, that was clearing out clutter. Every door that slammed shut, that was removing distractions. Every plan that fell apart, that was recalibrating your expectations so you would recognize the real thing when it finally appeared. Every season of isolation you endured, that was building a hunger for authentic connection instead of settling for what was convenient. Every time you felt like quitting but kept moving anyway, that was forging the strength you're going to need for what comes after this meeting. Because this encounter is not the finish line. This encounter is the starting line. You've been feeling unsettled lately. Not exactly anxious, but like you're supposed to be somewhere and you don't know where. Like you're waiting for someone and you don't know who. Like something is about to break open and you can't see it yet. That restlessness is not a malfunction. That is anticipation. Your spirit can detect what your eyes cannot yet see. Your soul knows someone is approaching. You can feel them getting closer, even though you can't explain how. That's because in the unseen realm, this meeting has already occurred. Now it's materializing into the physical world, and your entire being is bracing for the impact. Here is what you must understand about appointments that are divinely orchestrated. When I send someone to your door, it is never random. It is never coincidence. It is never luck. I have calculated every detail. I have synchronized every timeline. I have positioned every person, every obstacle, every seemingly accidental moment to create the precise conditions necessary for this meeting. More than that, I have prepared both of you individually so that when you meet, you are each ready to recognize the gift and handle it properly. Because if I sent this person before you were ready, you would either overlook them entirely or mishandle what they carry. And I have invested too much in your growth to let that happen. So let me tell you what I have been building in you to prepare you for them. I have been sharpening your discernment so you can identify them when they appear, because they may not match the image you've been holding. They may not speak the words you expected to hear. They may not arrive in the packaging you imagined. But your discernment, that spiritual sensitivity I've been honing, that will alert you. You will feel a shift in the atmosphere when they enter your space. You will sense something different about this person. You will know, without knowing how, that this is not an ordinary interaction. Trust that feeling. Follow that knowing. Do not let logic or past wounds or fear talk you out of recognizing what I am delivering. I've also been expanding your capacity, because what this person carries, what this encounter unlocks, is larger than your current life can hold. So I had to stretch you. I had to push you beyond your comfort zone so you would have room for what is coming. All those moments where you felt overwhelmed, where you wondered if you could take any more, you were not breaking. You were being enlarged. And now you have the space to receive what I'm about to give you. Now you have the strength to steward what this person brings. And I have been refining your motives, because I need to know that when this person shows up, you will not try to use them, manipulate them, or lean on them to fix your emptiness. I need to know that you can receive the gift without corrupting it with your own agenda. So I stripped away your desperation. I removed your clinging. I taught you how to be complete alone so you could be healthy together. And now you are ready to receive this person as a gift, not grasp at them as a solution. If this message is confirming something you've been sensing but couldn't put into words, hit that like button right now. Your engagement helps this message reach others who are also in their 24-hour window, who also have someone approaching, who also need to understand what is happening so they don't miss their moment. Your like is not just for you, it's for them. Now, let me tell you what happens when this person arrives. The meeting itself might seem mundane. A short conversation, a casual introduction. It might happen in a place you visit every day. It might last only a few minutes. But in those minutes, something will be transferred that takes months or years to fully unpack. A perspective will flip. A door will crack open. A possibility will present itself. A truth will land. And in that moment, you might not grasp the significance. You might think it was a nice chat. You might think the timing was interesting. But then in the days and weeks that follow, you'll keep replaying what they said. You'll keep feeling pulled back to something about that encounter. You'll keep noticing how that one conversation keeps unlocking other things in your life. That is how you'll know it was me. That is how you'll recognize this was a divine setup and not just random chance, because the impact will be far greater than the interaction. The results will be bigger than the exchange. The transformation will be deeper than the dialogue, and you will look back and see your life with a clear line. Before that person showed up and after that person showed up, and everything is different now. But here's what I need to warn you about. When this person arrives, the enemy will try to make you miss them. He will try to distract you. He will try to flood your schedule so you're not present. He will try to create chaos around the timing so you're frazzled. He will try to make you doubt what you're feeling, so you dismiss the encounter. He will whisper that it's too good to be true, that you're reading into things, that you're being naive or desperate or foolish. And if you listen to those voices, if you let doubt override your discernment, you will walk right past the person I sent and never know what you missed. So here's what I need you to do in the next 24 hours. Stay present, stay alert, stay open. Do not go on autopilot. Do not let routine numb your awareness. Do not let cynicism close your heart. Pay attention to every interaction. Notice every person who crosses your path. Feel the energy of every conversation. Because the person I am sending might not announce themselves. They won't have a sign around their neck. They might just be someone who says something that makes you stop and think. someone who shows up in an unexpected place, someone who asks a question that catches you off guard, someone who offers help you didn't ask for, someone who sees something in you that most people miss. That is your sign. When someone sees you, really sees you, in a way that feels different, pay attention when someone speaks to something in you that you haven't told anyone about. Pay attention when someone appears at the exact moment you just prayed for help. I speak through people, I move through people, I deliver answers through people, and the person I am sending to your door, they are carrying an answer you have been asking for. Do not miss them because you weren't paying attention. Now, let me tell you what happens after this encounter. The meeting is just the beginning. What follows is a cascade of doors opening, one after another. Because this person is not just bringing you one thing. This person is a key, and when you receive what they carry, when you recognize what I am doing, that key unlocks multiple doors at once. Opportunities you stopped hoping for are going to resurface. Resources you needed are going to appear. Clarity you've been seeking is going to download. Relationships that were stuck are going to shift. Situations that were blocked are going to break open. All because you were in the right place at the right time to receive the right person carrying the right thing at the right moment. This is not coincidence, this is orchestration. This is me conducting every variable in your life to create the conditions for breakthrough. And the person showing up in the next 24 hours, they are the catalyst. They are the spark. They are the trigger that sets everything else in motion. So when they arrive, do not underestimate what is happening. Do not treat it casually. Do not dismiss it as luck or chance. Recognize it for what it is. Divine intervention, heavenly coordination, my hand moving in your life in a tangible, undeniable, powerful way. If you want to make sure you do not miss this person, if you want your spiritual antennas fully activated, if you want your discernment sharp and your heart open, type, "I received this" in the comments. That declaration shifts something in the spiritual realm. It signals your readiness. It confirms your willingness. It creates an opening. So, type it. "I received this." Let me also tell you what this person is going to feel when they meet you. They're going to feel recognition, like they've known you before, even though this is your first meeting. Like there is something familiar about you, even though you're strangers. Like this conversation matters more than most, even though you just started talking. They are going to feel pulled to share things with you that they don't normally share with people they just met. They are going to feel safe in your presence in a way that doesn't make logical sense. They're going to leave the conversation thinking about you, wondering why you made such an impact, feeling like something significant just happened, even if they can't explain what. That is because this connection is not just natural. This connection is supernatural. I designed it. I ordained it. I appointed it. And when two people I have assigned to each other finally meet, there is always a sense of the sacred. Always a feeling that something bigger is happening. Always an awareness that this is more than random. They might not have the words for it. They might not understand it fully, but they will feel it. And so will you. Now, here's something most people don't understand about divine appointments. The person I send to your door is not coming to complete you. They are not coming to fix you. They are not coming to save you. They are coming to collaborate with you, to combine forces with you, to build something with you that neither of you could build alone. So do not approach this encounter from a place of lack. Do not approach it from neediness. Do not approach it thinking this person is going to solve all your problems. Approach it from wholeness. Approach it from strength. Approach it knowing that you are complete in me, and this person is an addition to what is already whole, not a solution to what is broken. When you approach divine appointments from this posture, from this understanding, something powerful happens. You recognize what you are receiving. You steward it properly. You build something sustainable because you are not clinging to this person desperately hoping they will fill your emptiness. You are partnering with this person strategically, knowing that together you can accomplish what I assigned you both to accomplish. That is the difference between a healthy divine connection and a codependent disaster. And I have been preparing you to recognize the difference. Let me tell you about the timing. Why now? Why in the next 24 hours? Why not last year or next month? Because now is when you are finally ready. Now is when all the preparation is complete. Now is when your character matches your calling. Now is when your capacity matches what I am about to give you. I could have sent this person sooner, but you were not ready. You would have missed them, or misused them, or misunderstood them. So I made you wait, not to punish you, but to prepare you. And now, finally, you are ready. So now I send them. And here is what else is happening in this 24-hour window. I am not just preparing you for them. I am preparing them for you right now, at this very moment. They are going through their own preparation. They are having their own realizations. They are receiving their own instructions. They are feeling their own restlessness. They are sensing that they are supposed to go somewhere, meet someone, do something. They don't have all the details yet, but they are being moved. They are being positioned. They are being directed straight to you. And when they arrive, they're going to carry exactly what you need at exactly the right time. This is how I work. This is how I move. This is how I deliver. I do not send solutions randomly. I send them strategically. I do not connect people accidentally. I connect them intentionally. I do not create meetings by chance. I orchestrate them with precision. And what you are about to experience in the next 24 hours is going to prove to you beyond any doubt that I am real. I am active, and I am personally involved in every detail of your life. Now, before we finish, I need to give you some practical instructions for the next 24 hours. First, clear your schedule as much as possible. I know you have obligations. I know you have responsibilities. But see if you can create some margin, some space, some openness, because I need you available. I need you accessible. I need you free enough to respond when the moment comes. If you are rushed, if you are stressed, if you are completely booked with no room to breathe, you might miss the window. So, create space, clear clutter, make room for what I am sending. Second, pay attention to your intuition. If you feel pulled to go somewhere you don't normally go, go there. If you feel prompted to reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while, reach out. If you feel nudged to take a different route, take it. I speak through your intuition. I guide through your inner knowing. And in this 24-hour window, I'm going to be directing you very specifically. So do not override those promptings with logic. Do not dismiss them as random thoughts. Follow them, trust them. Let them lead you to where you need to be. Third, stay off autopilot. Do not sleepwalk through the next 24 hours. Do not zone out. Do not go through the motions. Be present. Be aware. Be engaged. Look people in the eye. Listen to what they are saying. Notice the details. Feel the energy. Because the person I am sending might show up in the most ordinary moment. And if you are not paying attention, you will miss the extraordinary nature of what is happening. Fourth, release your expectations about what this encounter should look like. Do not create a script in your mind that this person has to follow. Do not decide in advance what they should look like, sound like, or say. Just stay open. Stay flexible. Stay receptive. Because I guarantee you what I send will be better than what you imagined. But it might not look like what you expected. So do not miss your blessing because it came wrapped in unexpected packaging. And fifth, be yourself. Do not perform. Do not pretend. Do not try to impress. Just be authentically, genuinely, vulnerably you. Because the person I am sending is being sent to connect with who you really are, not who you think you should be. And if you show up in a mask, they will not recognize what I sent them to find. So let yourself be seen. Let yourself be real. Let yourself be human. That is when divine connections happen. That is when real relationship forms. That is when what I'm trying to build can actually be built. If this entire message has prepared you for something you didn't even know was coming, if clarity just downloaded about why the last few months have been so intense, If you can feel anticipation rising in your spirit about what the next 24 hours hold, do not just listen and leave. Engage. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Because after this person shows up, after this encounter happens, you are going to need follow-up guidance. You are going to need confirmation that what you experienced was real. You are going to need help understanding what to do with what you received. And this channel, Winds of Thought, exists for exactly that purpose. Also, share this message with someone who you sense is also in their divine appointment window. Someone who has been feeling restless. Someone who has been sensing that something is about to shift. Someone who needs to know that what they are feeling is not anxiety. It is anticipation. Your share might be what prepares them to recognize their person when they show up. Chosen one, I am sending someone to your door within 24 hours. Be ready. Be present. Be open. Do not miss them. Do not dismiss them. Do not doubt what you feel when they arrive. This is my gift to you. This is my provision for you. This is my answer to prayers you prayed and prayers you have not even prayed yet. Receive them well. Steward this connection wisely. Build what I am asking you to build. And watch how your entire life transforms because you are in the right place at the right time to meet the right person, carrying the right thing at the right moment. Your divine appointment is set. The countdown has begun. Stay ready. But before I release you into these next 24 hours, there is more you need to understand. While you have been reading this message, things have been shifting in dimensions you cannot see. Angels have been dispatched. Obstacles have been removed. Paths have been cleared. And the person I am sending to you, they are being moved into position right now. Let me tell you what is happening on their end. They might be feeling restless without knowing why. They might be sensing they need to go somewhere but cannot explain the pull. They might be experiencing what feels like random promptings, sudden ideas, or strange coincidences that are all actually me orchestrating their steps toward you. They do not know your name yet. They do not know your face yet, but their spirit is being prepared to recognize you. This is how divine appointments work. I prepare both people simultaneously but separately. I work in both lives independently but toward the same convergence point. And when that convergence happens, it is like two pieces of a puzzle clicking into place. It just fits. It just works. Even if neither person can explain why. That sense of rightness, that is me confirming you are exactly on track. Now, let me tell you what this person is carrying. First, information you need but do not have. This might be knowledge about an opportunity, insight into a situation you have been trying to figure out, or a perspective that shifts how you see something you have been stuck on. Second, a connection you need but cannot access on your own. This person knows someone you need to meet, or they have access to a space you need to enter. Third, confirmation you need but have been doubting. They are going to validate what I already told you, echo what I have been speaking in your private moments. These three things, information, connection, confirmation, are what this person is carrying, and all three are coming to you within the next 24 hours. Be ready to receive. Now, let me address the resistance some of you are feeling. You are thinking this sounds too good to be true. You are protecting your heart because you have been disappointed before. You are skeptical because you have seen false promises. And I understand, but that guardedness is going to block what I'm trying to give you if you do not release it. The reason you have been disappointed before is not because you hoped too much. It is because you hoped in the wrong things. You hoped in people who were never assigned to you, but this is different. This person I am sending is not a random connection you are forcing. They are a divine assignment I am orchestrating. So release the fear, release the skepticism. Just for these next 24 hours, lower your guard, open your heart. Let yourself hope, let yourself believe. What I am about to give you is not going to hurt you. What I am about to give you is going to heal you. If you are willing to release the guardedness and stay open to receive, type, "Yes, God," in the comments. That declaration creates an opening, signals readiness, removes resistance. Now, let me tell you about the ripple effect this encounter is going to create. This person is the first domino, and when they fall, they are going to knock over other dominoes you did not even know were lined up. One connection leads to another. One opportunity opens the door to another. One confirmation gives courage for another step. This is why timing matters. Everything that follows is time-sensitive. Other blessings are ready to release, but they cannot release until this catalyst activates them. So, when they show up, honor the moment. Do not rush through it. Do not multitask. Give it your full presence, your full attention. Because you are not just having a conversation with a person. You are participating in a divine moment that is going to ripple through the rest of your life. Let me also tell you what is going to happen emotionally. First, you might feel nervous. Your heart might race. This is not anxiety. This is your spirit recognizing the weight of the moment. Second, you might feel emotional, tears rising that you cannot explain. This is your spirit releasing years of waiting. Let yourself feel it. Third, you might feel overwhelmed. That is okay. You do not have to have it all figured out. Just be present. And fourth, you might feel relief. Deep, soul-level relief.